everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today it's Angie and Dawnie D collab. So I don't even know how to even start with this at all. She's been mean, guys. She has been so mean. So let me show you. The goodies are gorgeous. Oh, and look at that absolutely beautiful, beautiful tag. Isn't that just gorgeous? So the goodies are lovely. So we have everything in here, and then we've got these chipboard MDF sort of wood pieces, driftwood pieces, which are just absolutely gorgeous. And then she sent me all of these bits and pieces are out of my stash, as well as the cardboard. So let me read this to you. Now, I think that Angela and Julia have had a conversation. So this is what she's put. Oh, before I even go there, shall I show you? Now, what was really funny was, let me just grab a piece of paper to hide my address, was my postman, when he delivered this, shouted, "The creative known as Dawnie D." So look at that. That is what she put on the envelope. How funny is that? So that really did brighten my day. So that was a nice little touch. Okay, so this is it. So it says, "Hello, lovely lady. So here is your challenge. You need to use you need to use one of the two substrates and all the small MDF. So you need to use all of that and one of these. So I'm looking at maybe this one. The sentiment is the metal tag. So in here there's a little metal tag there, and it says wonderful. So that's our sentiment. No stamping, no paper. You can use any colour, texture, mediums you like, but, are you ready? Make green the main colour. You can add a plain cardboard for texture. Have fun. Lots of crafty love, Angela. Yeah. Do you know what, right? I love green that much that I went through my whole sort of mediums, everything. That's it. That's all I have. I don't have any other green mediums. So I have this, which is a green glitter paste. Actually, I think that is wrong. I think these are two. I've got the wrong lids on. So don't ask me why they have the wrong lids on, because I really don't know. Is that, yeah, no, that's still fine. So this one is the green glitter, glitter paste in green, and then this one is the finishing touches in enamel. So that is what I have, and I've got a feeling this might even be dried out. So that's all I have. And then this is all I have as well, this fir tree green acrylic paint. I've also got my gold out, and then I got some brown out. So as long as, I mean, I'm assuming I can use different colours, but as long as the main thing is green, we are okay. Now, to black gesso or not to black gesso? Do I do white or do we do black? Oh, this is so hard. I think I'm going to do white. Right, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, so it just says, yeah, one of the two substrates. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to use this one because I already have something in mind. Now, it says to use all the small MDF. So I'm assuming I don't have to use the bottle and I don't have to use them, but I do have to use everything else. That for me is perfect, so I'm more than happy with that. So what I think I want to do first is, I think, oh, I like that. What do I think, guys? Oh, what do I think? Actually, I quite like that, and maybe that, and then we've got these birds as well. I think that one can sort of live up at the top. That one can go there, and then, oh, sounds like lady's wanting something, or she's doing trouble, or I don't know. let's have a look what's in here. I think this is a little bottle. So let's have a look. Because I'm sort of thinking that at the minute, but I think it's just a bit... See, personally, I'd want to add like a big word there, but we've got this, and I think that just doesn't work. I think that's... I'm sort of going to end up putting this in the corner. Yes. Oh, come on. She's really wrapped this up. My brain, honestly, is not working. I haven't got a clue. Like, yeah, what I'm going to do. Oh, I quite like that. And it might be that I just have to split them up, because then we can use that to put something, put these in, couldn't we? Right, do you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'll be back in a second. I just need to go and grab my gel medium out so we can get the gel, these stuck down. So I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, I'm back. Oh, I just realised there's another little one here. Right. Okay, I've got my gel medium out, so we're going to use this to stick everything down. So I'm going to have to, so I think I won't stick that down yet, but I want to paint everything with some white gesso. I don't want to use that one. Use this one. So let me grab a paintbrush and one for my gel. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I want to paint all of these bits with white gesso. So this is really sticky white gesso. So what I think I'm going to do is just pop on a little bit of water on my brush, because it just helps to spread it. So it is coming to the end. I've nearly used it all. I do actually quite like this. It leaves more of a gloss finish than my 13 Arts one, and it is very sticky, but it holds its shape, so you can still use it through a stencil. It's definitely not the best consistency. It really is. I can't even sort of tell you what it's like sort of working with. I don't know. It's just very sticky. It's lovely. Oh, should I just show you something? So Angela and I, now Angela ended up on the naughty step, but we decided that we were going to do a no spend May. Now, so far at the time of filming this, I'm still good and still being really good, really proud of myself actually, because I haven't been tempted to buy anything. So yeah, which has been really nice. I have bought myself some clothes, but that's only because I needed them. That's what lockdown does to you. But yeah, so I was out with my husband today and my children, and do you know what was so annoying? Is my husband, we walked past the works and my husband said, come on everybody, let's go in the works, and he was so mean. But do you know what, I was really good. I resisted temptation, and I didn't buy anything, so I was very happy. So then once we'd finished shopping, we did go into a charity shop, and my husband, oh bless him, so as we were going out, there was a book, which I will show you in a moment, like a journal, and it's leather with like a ring binder, yeah, like a ring binder style, but it's made out of leather. Absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, oh, I can't buy it, I'm on a no spend. Anyway, husband said, well, it seems I was really mean to you and dragged you into the works, I'll buy you it. So my husband has bought me that. So anyway, we then went for ice cream. And well, my kids went for ice cream. I didn't particularly fancy one. So while we're in there, let me just grab it. So while we're in there, I spotted this, and it is called Paint Splash. I thought, oh my goodness me, that is so crafty. That is like a proper craft toy. And all it is a little paintbrush, but that's like your little lolly, so it's a Coke flavoured lolly. And then it is, then it's got a sherbet dip, and the sherbet dip in it is a cherry. I haven't actually opened it yet, and I thought, you know what, how cute is that? So I bought this. I put it up on my page and said, when you're on a no spend and you know you can't spend anything, but you sort of need to sort the itch out, sort of thing, to do it. So let's have a look. So there you go, Angela. I did buy, but I bought sweeties, so I'm still not on the naughty step, but it is the 1st of June today, so we'll let her off. Like I said, I haven't got a clue what. So does this open? I'm not very good with sweets. Oh, there we go. So how cool is that? So we've got a little paintbrush, and it's all covered as well, is this little lolly. That is so cool. And then we have this, which I'm assuming, and this is our paint tub that there we go, that's kid proof. And look at that, it's sherbet in it, so you get to dip your paintbrush in there. So that's all I've spent on craft supplies for this month, but technically it's not craft supplies because yeah, I will eat it eventually, but I just wanted to come on and show you that. I thought it was really, really good. So yeah, really, really pleased with myself on that one. And it gave a little bit of a giggle to our page as well. So what I'm going to do, we're going to stipple the clouds to make that lovely texture. Now I'm wondering, yeah, do you know what, let's stick these down. So just grab my gel and I'm just going to pop it on. So the gel medium will ensure that this stays in place and we do not. Right, I'm just going to guess. I'm just going to wing this because it all has to be green. Why green? Like, yeah, this is going to be so hard. Okay, so I'm going to stick these all down first, like so, making sure plenty on. I'd rather have more on than not enough. I'm going to have that just hanging over the top. I quite like the idea of that. And then I'm going to have that as if it's, yeah, we'll have that up there. So again, plenty of gel on, and stick you there. Now I know our lovely Angela, she loves her hot air balloons. I find them quite difficult to work with. I don't know why. I do love them. I have quite a few hot air balloon dies actually that I love, but I never use because I never know what to do. So hopefully by watching our lovely Angela, she'll give me some ideas, because Angela is fab. Right, I'm just gonna again pop plenty on. You want to put plenty up, but then not too much so that it sort of comes out. Okay, that there. I'm totally changing this up, guys. Definitely changing it up, but we have to use everything, so we have been told. And then that's just going to sit there. And then we have our birdies. And then what I'm going to do after that is, I think I'll paint them with gesso. And then I want to add in some of the paste actually. So I'm doing all my gesso first. Normally I would do my paste and then I would paint over that with gesso, but this particular time, because the paste is green, I want to keep it, which is why I'm not sort of doing that just yet. Right, yeah, I like that. Okay, so pop my lid, oh wrong one, put my lid back on my gel medium that I can go away. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is we're just going to, especially with the clouds, just for that texture. Oh, I haven't used any cardboard. Not that I know where I'm going to use cardboard, I haven't got a clue. So and just cover our birdies. And like I say, I'm going to be really careful because this is going to have to, like, I'm going to have to come back to this tomorrow when it's completely dry. But if I can get the basics down now, then I'm going to. Now we do have, because she said that we can use any mediums. I've actually got some green sprays, so I'm wondering whether to bring in my green sprays. I think they might be better than that one acrylic paint that I have in green. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, definitely, because I think that will work quite nicely. I did say she was a meanie, but she has to see what she's getting next month. Yep, you're mean to me, I'm mean back. My husband, you know what, it was really funny because I told my husband it and I said, I can't believe this, why would you do this sort of thing? And my husband said, I think these challenges are just to show, it's just so that you can be as mean as you want to each other, but then it not seem nasty because it's a challenge. And I'm thinking, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's because we just want to be mean to each other. We want to, yeah, just go for it. Right, okay, I'm going to put that away because that's all of that done. And what I'm going to do, I want my, I want a palette knife. Or actually, this is still going strong. So I thought it had dried out, but no, we're still going strong. It's actually a really nice green. My favourite sort of colour green is khaki green. I have lots of clothes that have got khaki green on them. Right, okay. So, let's see. I want to add lots of texture on with this. Now we don't have a stencil, but we can have, well, we've got our paste, but there's no stencil to sort of run that paste through. But like I said, I'm gonna be very generous with it, and we're just gonna build up that texture. I love the sort of style of it, but I just want, there's something about texture that I absolutely love on a mixed media project. Oh, see, I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look fab? So it could, in theory, be some hills in the background, couldn't it? So just like that. Okay, might actually move you and pop you up there instead. Yep, definitely, because now I'm sort of getting an idea of what I want to do, and I think these can be hills. So we're doing like a scene, like so. Like I said, this is going to take a good few hours to dry, so I'll probably come back to this tomorrow. Oh, love that. I mean, I want to make sure, just at the minute I'm making sure that all the white on these bits are covered, so then I don't have to paint over it then. I can just leave it as is. So that's what I'm just doing, and I'm making sure that there's plenty on as well. And then we're just going to pop in that texture. Okay, right, okay, like so. There. Oh, I like that. Right, okay, so now that that is done, let's leave this overnight to dry. Yeah, if you've checked out our lovely Angela and you've come across to see me, hello and welcome. I hope you're having fun. But the reason why I think, just for those who don't know, because you're probably wondering why I'm saying that Angela and Julia are having a word. I did we had a collaboration where it was, we had to make 2 cards out of 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper, and one side was absolutely beautiful. It was like orange and yellow, and the other side was snot green. And oh my word, it was so funny watching her video, because Julia just could not use this, and I was really mean because the only thing she was allowed for that video was this paper and a black pen. She wasn't allowed anything else, so she couldn't knock it back with anything. She literally couldn't do anything, so she so yeah. So that's what, and I mean, Julia then, when on her first show, she then told the whole world about this green, and this green still lives with me today. So it is all in good fun there. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm wondering if I can dry it quite quickly. Let's have a look. I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't look gorgeous. I am thinking, do I have to add in some what do you call it, cardboard? Like, is it a must? Do I have to? I didn't really say that I had to, but one just never knows. Because what I'm thinking is we could just actually pop some in there, and then at least I can say, yes, I've added some. Perfect. Right, okay, I will see you back here once this has dried, and we will hopefully continue with it. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Right, okay, so this is all nicely dry. What I've done is the little berries that we had, I've just put through the cork using my pliers, just because this was bending, so it was easy to do with the pliers. And then what I thought is, when we finish, I'm going to actually just stick that on there like that, because I just think that would be quite cute. So that's all I've done with that. And then I've used everything within our brief, and then it's just, I have got white gesso on that, but that's fine. And then I'm thinking maybe having that somewhere on one of the balloons. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. So I just went through my stash. I've got lots of different green sprays. So I've got this one, which is lime, from Dina Wakley. This is Pastel Green by 13 Arts. Now I did get turquoise because I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of blue in. So this, again, that's from 13 Arts. This is a watercolour spearmint. I've got a Nouveau one, and this is a Pampas Grass. This one is a green, like an olive green, which I got from Craft Box. And then I also found this Antique Brilliance wax in Lucky Emerald in my collection as well. So I thought, let's use these. It'll be better than just using this green, so I think it will look so much better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my turquoise, just because I want that in the sky, so just in that section. Now she didn't say that we couldn't add another colour, she just said the main colour of it had to be green. So I really wanted to add just a little bit of a blue in, so I'm going to come in, actually I'm going to come in with my Dina Wakley one, like so. I'm not sure how well everything's going to mix it together, but yes, let's just see what happens. Okay, make sure to wipe those nozzles off. And then I want this one. This one's lovely. Again, it's a really, really bright colour. I'm just going to bring that in. But she said as long as it's our main colour is green, that's actually looking really, really nice, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm liking that. Right, let's dry that. Let's see how it dries. And let's see what we need to do, because I think it might be I'll add a few layers on. Now they do say that the best results for the Dina Wakley spray is to actually leave them themselves without like speeding up the drying process, but for this I am literally just going to dry it. I love this cloud. That cloud looks fab. So loving that corner, absolutely loving it. So I think I want to keep that as is. Just want to, there we go, bring in some of this pastel green just down in this corner, because it's got like that hint of blue in. Yeah, I love it. I'm loving how it's looking. Actually, it's better than I expected. So I'm just adding more colour on it really, and I'm going to add a little bit more of the Dina Wakley as well, just in a few areas. And you can sort of see it. Oh yeah, love. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera right now, and I'm going to dry this. So we are going to speed dry it, and then let's see how it's looking, and yeah, let's see if we need to add more colour. So I'll be back once I've dried it. Okay, so it is all dry. Well, I'm assuming it's all dry. That actually looks fab. So I'm quite pleased with how that's turned off. Actually, it turned out. I think though, oh, it's underneath. That's fine. Let's get rid of my. I'm wondering whether should we get rid of this bit of cardboard, or should we leave it? I'm thinking I'm actually leaving it. Right, I have this wax, so I want to try and see what this is like on some areas. Because I was thinking, could this be quite nice to just, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm wanting to achieve. I'm just sort of going with it at the minute. But yeah, if I'm thinking that it can just maybe bring out some of the elements without me dry brushing, because I dry brush everything. So I just want to see if I can. This is actually a really nice colour. I got this in one of my craft books a few years ago, and I've never used it, which is such a shame because it is a really nice product to use. But yeah, and do you know, I am actually quite enjoying doing this. I was a bit skeptical at first. I'm thinking, why would you do that to me, Angela? Why? But yeah, and this is why we do these challenges. It is to sort of see how far we can sort of push our skills, our imagination, where we can go with this. There's no way I would have ever done just a project where the main colour was green. It just wouldn't have happened, you know, but thanks to our lovely Angela, we're doing one, and actually it's turning out really nicely. So I'm liking it. See, Angela's going to see that as a positive, but you know, we know what we're doing next month, Angela. You don't know what you're doing next month. Ha ha. This is so definitely going to be right. I need to stick this back down, and it's come up just because of the amount of water that I have used. So make sure that, there we go, that's stuck back down. There we are. And just leave that. Right, lady, come on, out. Go, walk it. Go and see Dad. Oh, dogs, honestly. So lady's trying to get into everything again. I'm liking that. I like the fact that that's bringing out that colour. And then I'm just going to go around the edge of this with our green. I'm glad I put that blue in. As much as I'm liking this this wax, I think I'm going to have to sort of just, I need to do a bit of dry brushing. I can't help it. It's just something that I do on most of my mixed media pieces, and one that I really do feel like I need to do now. There's a few areas that, as much as I'm loving how this is looking, I just want some of that texture to be brought through. So what I'm going to do, let's close this off, because I think we're about finished. I just want to come in with my gesso. I do need a dry brush, but this one is a wet one, so let's just dry it off on our paper. Where's my wipes? But these are my best ones for doing it. I'm just going to use this cardboard and just working that in, and then what I want to do is I want to bring in that white. Now my other gestures, my 13 art gestures, are so much better for this, because these products that I have used, the sprays on this that I have used, because they are water based, you're going to find that your colours are going to mix, and it's just the way that unfortunately there is, but yeah, you can just sort of build up the layers, so it's not too bad of a, not too big of an issue, but it is nice to sort of bring out that lovely texture, and it helps those elements to be seen as well. So I'm just going to put a bit on the balloons, so I'm bringing in that. Now I'm putting very little on my brush, so and I'm working in layers, so I'm doing small amounts at a time, building up that white, and I find doing this, you're not going to put too much on, and you can always add more, but you can't take away. There is, yeah, trust me, I only know that because I have done it several times myself, where we've ended up I've ended up putting too much on and ruining what it is that I've done. So my advice honestly is little is best. So the least amount that you put on your brush, the better, because you can just do it. It takes a bit longer to do, but you can just bring in those layers and just keep building up until you are at the right look that you're aiming for. Now I did get a bit of white on there, but that's fine. See, those clouds just look so much better. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm thinking, just getting some gesso, but I am thinking white splatters. I don't know how this is going to be, but let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just mixing this on this envelope. I can't even remember what was in this envelope actually, but yeah, no, we need more water, so it needs to be more sloppy. It probably doesn't help that this is a really huge brush as well. There. Oh, nice. Can't beat a few splatters. Right, okay, loving and loving. Let me pop all of these away. Luckily it's just to the side of me. I have a pot that I keep all of my sprays in, so they're gonna go in that, and I put them in my mixed media drawer. Okay, let's move. So I've still got that to add on. I'm just going to move this out of the way because we don't need it now. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but yeah, I can stay there for now. So yeah, so that's what we have. So I do have this glitter paste, and I think, you know what, we're going to use it. We have it, so let's use it. And then I've also going to, I need to adhere that on. I mean, that just really helps make it pop, doesn't it? I did get some brown out, but I'm definitely not going to use that. Now, this is just green glitter. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous though. But I think, why not? Angela said we could use anything we wanted as long as it was mainly green. So I think because it's all mainly green, that we should definitely pop in yeah, some glitter for it. Okay, oh, liking that. That looks lovely. Let's do some glitter on here. Okay, like I say, it's just that little extra something, isn't it? Yeah, I think we need it because it's all green. Oh dear. Okay, right, loving that. Oh, do you know what, let's just let's just do it. I don't want those white splatters on there anyway, so let's just put this on all the way around. Okay. Oh, I like that. Right, do you know what, let's dry it just so that I can see how it looks and if we need any more. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, really, really like it. That looks so cool. But I do think that I need a bit more on this bigger one. So let's just put this on all over. So we're just going to go all over it. Just need a little bit more. I need it to be just that little bit thicker. And then make sure down those bits we keep those bits clear, so it is just, yeah, these bits. There we go. Okay, there's a bit that needs clearing. Right, so let's dry that. Yeah, let's do that, and then I think the last thing to do is we just need to put this on, and we need to put that on. So making sure it's all nicely dry. Oh yeah, they just really help make those pop, don't they? So I'm just going to grab my gel medium for this, and I'm using my gel medium because of the fact that it's going to be a permanent adhesion. Now, one thing I will say, what did I do with the paintbrush? I did, I put it in there. So one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to pop in this all over inside, and the reason why I'm going to do this is because I don't want it to sort of show through, so I don't need to sort of see anything through it. I don't want like where I'm about to glue it to be shown, if that makes any sense. So it will also help, because I think I want to say this is just glitter mixed with gel medium. I'm not 100% sure at all, I haven't got a clue, but it will also help keep the thing in place as well. Right, okay, can we dry inside? Let's have a look. Because I'm not sure how that's going to go, or how it's going to stay, or if it's going to dry because it's going to be sealed. So I honestly don't know. This is as much guesswork for me, guys, as it is for you, but then I don't want it to be completely clear. I mean, that's so much better. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my gel medium. So I'm just going to use the same paintbrush as this that I've just used. Put glitter in there, and then I'm going to make sure that we've got plenty on, because I really don't want this to fall off. I want this to stay on, so I'm just making sure that where I want the glue is where we have it. It does dry clear, this gel medium, so I know that we are okay. And then I just want to take off that white off there and give that a good clean. And I'm very I quite like the idea of that there, but I think I might just have, I don't know, yeah, I think I'm going to have it next to our glass bottle. So again, I'm using gel medium for this instead of my normal glue, because this is actually metal, and for me to have a permanent adhesion, I'm definitely needing the whatever you call it, the gel medium rather than the glue. There, I like that. Right, that can go on there. I finished with the gel medium, so let's get rid of that. So I just need to reread the brief, make sure that I've done everything she's asked. So it says, so here's your challenge. You need to use one of the two substrates and all the small MDFs. So I've done that. Everything has been used. So everything that was in that bag I've used. So there's no way that I can go on the naughty step for that. The sentiment is the metal tag, which we do have. No stamping, no paper. I haven't done that at all. You can use any colour, texture, mediums you like, which I have. I've used quite a few different mediums actually, so it's been quite nice. But make green the main colour. Well, apart from this section here, I've only used green, so definitely the main yeah, the main colour. And you can add a plain cardboard for texture, which we've added down here. So I have done everything on the list, and do you know what, I'm really pleased with it. I mean, how cute is that? That's really nice, isn't it? Once it's dried, I'm going to put some string on it and then we can hang it up. But yeah, I'm super pleased with how it's turned out, and considering we were starting off with green, yeah, I was so dreading it. It's taken me a week to even like take it back out and do it, but do you know what, I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Angela. It was definitely fun. So do try it yourself, guys. Try you know, limiting the amount of supplies, or sticking to one colour, or doing something that you're so uncomfortable with, because I mean, look, that's just a beautiful piece of artwork, isn't it? I love that. I think that's gorgeous. I'm just going to put that up there so I can see it. So yeah, do head over to our lovely Angela's and check her out. It'll be absolutely amazing if you do. Also, do please subscribe to her, because she is fab and she has got so much knowledge. It is unreal. So if you ever need to know anything at all, Angela is the person you need to go to. So yeah, that is it for me today, guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will be with you very soon in another video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.